It comes in there. Yeah, mine is. And you're supposed to stand for the kids. There they go. It's better. I'll just hold it up like this. Okay, so the girls are in white, right? I still don't see her. Well, she'll be the shortest one out there. She's very short. Yeah. And with all the hair. You know what? I should have got really hair.
I hope not.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, boy. Get him, Sissy. Well, then you just kind of went back to work somewhere and said, well, where is Kid? We should have went down to the fence, Donnie. I don't see Jarrell. That's what you're doing. I can't hold yourself. Is that him? Okay, enough of that. Can't do that. Gotta find the kid. Hold it. Hello. Keep on going. I thought it was a bee. Cicadas. That's the only way you can get their attention by holding it. He's just buzzing around everywhere. I think that's what the newspaper. They have a room.
Faculty, family, friends.
Which one?
Members of the graduating class of 2021. It's a great pride to have you today as you complete the final phase of your high school career, beginning the next chapter of your life. To the class of 2021, we started a journey together 7 years ago. As many of you were transitioning from elementary school to middle school. I still remember your first day of intermediate school, as many of you were struggling with derogatory combinations, trying to find your way to your next grade class. Those 3 years we shared together will always have a special place in my heart.
That's the man.
It's gratifying to see that you mature, and become academically
The one that just
proficient.
got that hat on.
It has been an honor and a privilege to be a part of your journey. A journey filled with wonderful memories of all those who have supported you throughout your academic career. This class has endured many challenges over the years, but none bigger than the COVID-19 epidemic. Although this pandemic wreaked havoc on our junior and senior years, you persevered and made the best of a bad situation. You have faced adversity unlike any other class in this lifetime. Whether you realize it or not, you didn't allow the climate to control how you responded. When I speak of climate, I'm referencing things that surround you that are out of your control. Although none of us can control the climate that surrounds us, you can always control how you respond to it. Throughout this pandemic, you have exemplified a sense of courage and always responded in a positive manner. This is what we call carrying your own weather. And if you can control your responses when faced with adversity, you'll go far in life. At the beginning of the school year, I shared a story with our staff from a book called Get Better, which was written by Todd Davis. The excerpt from that book, which I'm going to share with you today, is called Carry Your Own Weather. I think you'll find it appropriate considering the weather that we are experiencing.
Yeah, and it's prettier. I like the color.
I had a colleague who shared the story of a memorable professor as an undergrad. Every day, this short and somewhat rotund man would walk across the college campus, coffee in hand, and seemingly incapable of being in anything but a good mood. He would greet students warmly, often stopping to talk with them about their day. Was one of the most popular professors on campus. One morning, a spring thunderstorm broke over the school, and having misplaced his umbrella, the professor stood and walked to class. When he arrived, he remained as cheerful as ever as the students peeled off their various layers of wet gear, somewhat annoyed at the unexpected downpour. One student, noticing the professor's ever-pleasant disposition, but so remarked, "Hey Chuck, aren't you all bothered by the rain today?" Chuck smiled in his response. "Sure, but I benefit by my lack of height. It takes longer for the rain to reach me." Not a single person on the campus had any control over the weather. Most reacted to the unwelcome moisture by allowing their moods or the external nature of the storm to negatively affect them. They complained about the sudden drop in temperature or the fact that they got wet. They allowed the darkening clouds to dictate their mood, longing for the sun to make an appearance and lift their spirits. It's easy to feel like a victim with such thoughts, surrendering to the beliefs that we're hopelessly subject to the external world. And when others are the source of our dismay and our helplessnesses, it's easy to cast blame, level accusations, and adopt a victim mindset with language. However, the professor made a different choice. Rather than react to the weather outside, he carried his own. He looked inward instead of outward. This happy teacher decided that he was going to think and feel based on what he valued, regardless of whatever storm happened to break. This choice is a defining characteristic between those who choose to carry their own weather and those who do not. Reacting to the external world as a victim and staying true to what you ultimately value. In the case of our short-censured professor, he valued the opportunity to come to class and do what he loved every day. Create a positive environment where the students could learn and plant educational seeds that would bear fruit for years to come. What was a little rain compared to that? I believe that we're never without choice. Of course, that doesn't mean things happen outside of our control, or that choices can't be severely limited. As immortalized in the words of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and author of The Man Certainly Won, I want to wish you luck as you begin your journey. I trust that you will make the most of your opportunities that you've been given and always carry your own weather. Congratulations to the Gad Academy High School class of 2021. At this time, the GHS Senior Madrigals will sing America the Beautiful. The Madrigals are directed by Miss Natalie Phillips.
She's one that gospel group.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
They'll have it on Facebook anyhow.
Sure to be on Facebook.
Down there, I can't even reach.
Should be recorded.
Don't have a bow.
Our guests who are present with us this evening. Mr. Craig Wright, Superintendent, Gallipolis City Schools. Ms. Beth Lewis, Treasurer, Gallipolis City Schools. Mr. Morgan Saunders, Vice President, Board of Education. Mr. John O'Brien, Board of Education. Mrs. Amy Reese, Board of Education. Mr. Jamie Nash, Superintendent, Buckeye Hills Career Center. Ms. Emily Crabtree, Assistant Superintendent from the Gallipolis County Educational Service Center. Also joining us tonight are Mr. Rob Neal, the Assistant Principal, and Mr. Adam Clark, both in the booth. Also joining us are representatives of the top 10% of the class, Kelsey Hickel and Bodie Wamsley. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the following staff members seated with the graduating class. As your name is called, Please stand and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. We would like you to hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Amanda Bader, Justin Bader, Cody Call, Belita Castro,
I know Cody.
Sherry Davis, Heath Denny, Misty Denny, Jared Ferguson, Beth Graham, Haley Johnson, Allison Johnston, Joe Justice, Megan Lahan, Damon Ledford, Todd May, Wendy McNeil, Megan Meadows, Mitch Meadows, Danella Newberry, Melissa Patrick, Aaron Petrick, Natalie Phillips, Leah Polson, Josh Wright, Jamie Saunders, Robin Slater, Chris Stout, Catherine Terrell Dixon, Tyler Warnemont, Eric Wooten. Would you please join me in thanking them for the job they have done this year? This time, it's my pleasure to introduce the top 10% of the graduating class. These students are wearing a gold tassel. Please stand and remain standing until all students have been introduced. Please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Kaylie Clark, Cox, William Davis, Micah Apple, Brooke Hamilton, Kelsey Hickel, Avery Minton, Madison Petro, Aaron Pope, Madison Stewart, Adam Stout, Emily Walker, Bodie Wamsley, and Sarah Watts. Congratulations, guys.
10%.
Please note in the program, the students who have an asterisk beside their name are members of the Gallia Academy High School Vernon chapter of National Honor Society and are wearing their academic excellent medallions.
Okay,
I
key
would
is
ask that you stand as I read your name. Aurora Best, Destiny Carpenter, Kaylie Clark, Madison Conley, Abigail Cox, William Davis, Markia Gardner, Brooke Hamilton, Kelsey Hamilton, Kelsey Hickel,
They're on the other side.
Christian Higginbotham, Hannah
Okay,
Hoover,
Marquia stood up. Where she
Trent Johnson, Amaya Miller, Avery Minton, Madison Petro, Aaron Pope, Brant Rocky, Colton Rowe, Madison Stewart, Adam Stout, Grace Thomas, Corinne Truntz, Emily Walker, Bodie Wamsley, and Sarah Watts.
I think that's the Go finger.
I'd also like to recognize members of our National Technical Honor Society that are wearing cords and are marked with a pound sign in the program. Please stand and be recognized. Brianna Brock, Sierra Cox, Hannah Long, JCN Stevens, and Adam Stout. Congratulations on your accomplishment. It's my honor to recognize the next group of students who will receive senior keys. As your name is called, please come forward and receive your key. The first students to be introduced are the outstanding students in academics and are representatives of the top 10% of the class, the highest grade point average for this student body. Those two students are Kelsey Hickel and Bodie Wamsley.
All right.
Requirements for an academic key are 4 years considered with emphasis on character, leadership, academic ability in the respective subject area, and nominated by the respective academic department. This year's winner in science, Bodie Wamsley. Outstanding senior in mathematics, Madison Stewart.
I'm telling you.
I want to know the next girl. We can call Bubby.
Let me also say that Bodie will receive a cash award from the Holsing Health System and Ohio Valley Electric Company for his award in science. Madison will receive a $300 scholarship from the Gallipolis City Schools Academic Booster Club. The outstanding senior in English, Brooke Hamilton. Brooke is receiving a $300 scholarship sponsored by the Principal's Fund. The outstanding senior in social studies, Sarah Watts. Sarah is receiving a $500 scholarship in memory of Rutu Kosla, and it's nominated by Mr. Indigent and Dr. Sebastian Kosla.
Well, yeah, because of radiation. Yeah.
This year's outstanding senior in music, Aurora Best. Aurora is receiving a $250 scholarship from Dr. Bruce and Nancy Pennington. Athletic key. Requirements for this key: 4 years considered with emphasis on character, leadership, and athletic ability. Must have participated in 2 or more sports. They're recommended by their coaches and are approved by the athletic board. Representatives of this key will receive a $300 scholarship from the GHS Athletic Boosters in memory of Rosemary Skidmore. This year's male winner, Riley Storms.
Let's go!
Go down there.
Our female winner,
Go down there.
we have 2. Madison Petro and Sarah Watts. The next group of students to be recognized are students who have received scholarships and awards for their outstanding accomplishments.
Here we go.
Those students and their scholarships and/or awards received are listed in the insert found in your program. At this time, I'd like the seniors who received scholarships and/or awards to please stand. Seniors standing, go ahead and stand if you received any award or scholarship. Go ahead and do that at this time.
Where you at, Giraffe?
Seniors standing before you have earned scholarships or awards totaling approximately $1,479,692. That was up Thursday. Great job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Before we present the diplomas, I would like to also introduce special seniors who deserve our recognition tonight. In today's world, our country stands tall. We need men and women who will stand up and show pride in our country and in themselves. I would like for the following students who have either already enlisted or plan to pursue our military armed forces to stand when I call their name. Charles Northup, U.S. Air Force. Kaylie, U.S. Army. Madison Stewart, U.S. Navy.
Come on, girl.
Michael White,
I just said Navy.
U.S. Air Force. Derek Workman, Ohio Army National Guard. Please join me in recognizing their honorable and sacrificial choice. Thank you, guys. This time, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our seniors who will deliver their student addresses. First up, Kelsey.
Today is something that most people look forward to, and far too many people fail to reach. In the previous 13 years or so of our academic careers, we have faced our fair shares of adversity, both collectively and individually. Personally, I had to bounce back from the unfortunate diagnosis of partial legal blindness, the devastating loss of my mother, the chaotic addition of 4 new members to my household, and the bittersweet removal of myself from the only community and school system I had ever known. While some of you may find these revelations to be a bit too personal or serious to mention in a graduation speech, I believe they are important facts to share. Each of those events brought me here before you. They each taught me lessons of patience, kindness, strength, and appreciation. Every moment we spend with one another, every victory, no matter the magnitude, deserves to be celebrated. Having said that, we should all be grateful to be here
Message Jilly and tell her to wave at me.
Although I've only spent 2 years with these graduates, we as a class have experienced some interesting times. Last year, we were able to enjoy going to sporting events, be it track, basketball, football, and so on. Really, the best part of all that was just the opportunity to be in attendance. This year, things were just a little different. When the world began to shut down, I remember being anxious and admittedly a little excited about getting on school visit. I quickly realized that was a mistake. I missed being involved. Particularly you overachievers in government and could count with me. The teachers, the staff, the students, I regretted wishing to have time away from each of you. Fortunately, we were able to come together again this year. For that, I am unfathomably grateful. This time, our parting is permanent. We won't be in this building together next year, hopefully. The memories, however, will last a lifetime, especially those of this year's prom, the mask wearing, and the classes that I enjoyed the most. You AP Calculus students already know. Keep being you, Mrs. Graham. Before I go, I want to reiterate gratitude I have for everyone who has guided me. My father, who has always been my number one support.
I don't know.
My stepmother, a relatively new addition, but who loves me like her. My siblings, who never fail to keep me in my place. My grandparents, who are more proud of me than I'll ever understand. My teachers, who have given me all the tools necessary to be standing here before you. Lastly, my mom,
I hope
who was a
so.
greater mother to me than I could have ever wished for. To the class of 2021, the majority of you are bright, kind, and strong. May you never lose those rare attributes. The future begins now. I hope you know that you are all capable of achieving your dreams. Make good choices, lead with your brains rather than your emotions, and you will accomplish great things. Once again, thank you all.
Speaker, voting Wamsley.
I don't know. I can't see that far.
Faculty, and families. Before I get started, I want to give a special thank you to my parents and all of my teachers and mentors for supporting me through my high school career. I would never have made it this far without you. For all of your kind words, teachings, and support, I would like to say thank you. And as for the class of 2021, we made
They
it.
watch the flash.
It has been a long 13 years, but we finally made it. I can still remember freshman orientation when we looked up at the seniors, thinking we would never be together. I can remember Mr. Darnley telling us that we were here before we knew it. None of us believed him because we were freshmen and it felt so far away. But here we are now, about to throw our hats on and say goodbye to the end. We are beginning a new chapter in our lives, and before we all go our separate ways, the message I want to leave with you is this: cherish the time you have, because life can change in an instant. Just as we never believed graduation would come, we will leave college and start our new lives the same way. But believe me, it will come and it will come fast. That quote that has stuck out to me and is actually on the poster on the back wall of Miss Grant's classroom is, "Don't count the days, make the days count." Mom had always said that, and I really like this quote to inspire me not to look forward to the future, but enjoy the present. Do things with friends and make memories with them. Do things that make you think that was a good day. If we live our lives just with
But I say me.
look back.
Just call me.
I wish there was a way to
There's Jill. What yard line? I don't, is it? She said what yard line? I'm going to say 20. Yeah, that's 20 yard line. There's 30.
I would now like to ask Mr. Craig Wright to the podium, who will be speaking on behalf of the GAHS Alumni Association. The Gay Academy Alumni Association is a wonderful organization that is comprised of Gay Academy graduates. This group provides scholarships for our students and rewards them for their hard work and academic excellence. These scholarships are funded through the Gay Academy alumni members and their participation in the organization. As a member of the Gay Academy Alumni Association, I would encourage you to join and help support the academic endeavors of our youth. Thank you, Mr. Wright. At this time, if you are a parent, a guardian of one of these graduating seniors, please stand up so that we can say thank you for all the hard work that you have done to get them to this point. Please stand up if you have anything to do with raising these children.
I'm an aunt. I'll take it. I'm an aunt.
Mr. Wright, as principal of Gay Academy High School, I certify that these seniors have satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Gallipolis City School Board of Education and have fulfilled the high school standards of the state of Ohio. Mr. Neal, you have the mic.
Parents, relatives, and guests, It's my pleasure to present to you the Gay Academy High School class of 2021. James Derek Armstrong. Kaylie Elaine Clark. Haley Shay Clickinger. Madison Noel Conley. Abigail Paige Cox. Orion Matthew Cox.
Yes, you did. You had him right in. But then it went out. Oh, well, cursed you guys.
Thank you.
This time, I'd like to welcome the senior magicals once again to the front to sing our Gay Academy High School alma mater.
One day.
Class, guys. Alright. Head to the Kyle and Chris to go.
We all started our educational journeys. 13 years of working, grinding, and at times cheating. But nonetheless, we did it all together. We have been through so much. Most recently, the COVID pandemic. However, throughout this crazy mess of a year, there are still many memories that we can look back on. Like how many classes can say that they could only choose 4 of their favorite family members and friends to come to their event. We out here giving tickets to like roses on The Bachelor. Grandma, I'm sorry, but that was the final ticket. And while wearing masks was rough, there was also a few benefits. Like I haven't brushed my teeth all year. This is giving me an extra couple minutes of sleep. Now let's get serious for a second. This school year was one that none of us had experienced. And I hope we are the last senior class that has experienced a year like this. I think we all took it for granted getting to see one another every day. I'm just thankful that we at least got just one more day where we could all be together at the same place at the same time for what will most likely be the final time.
I would truly miss walking through these hallways and getting to see at least the top half of your faces every day. Thank you all for being the people you are. I love each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for the class of 2021. And real quick, before we move our tassels and stuff like that, I want to make sure that we like Riley Sippel, and that she's not with us here today, and how great she was, and how amazing person she was. And every day we should all think of her and try to be like Riley. Now, congratulations, class of 2021. Please join.